Are you ready to fall in love again with the one person in the world that you're meant to fall in love with? And that is you. Hey there, I'm Diane Forster, and welcome to I Have Today, the show that inspires, educates, and empowers you through life's transitions. Each week we talk about amazing topics to help you really live intentionally with passion and purpose, which is the I Have Today way. And today we are talking about the subject of love and self-love. Self-love is so important. And with all the work that I do, everything that I read out there, self-love is being talked about everywhere. Everyone's talking about the importance of self-love. And the reason why is it really is important. And so what I'm going to share with you is my belief of what I believe has happened to us and evolved in the fact that so many of us truly don't love ourselves. And I know from my own personal journey and experience, when I was depressed and not feeling well, that led up to a suicide attempt, the thing that was missing in my life was love of self. I truly didn't love myself. So today I'm going to share with you 3 powerful reasons why you need to love yourself above all, above everything else. You must love you first. All right. So let me give you a little bit of the background. When you were born and came into this earthly experience, the only emotion you knew was love. And you were so loved. You were so pampered for and cared for, and you were held and adored and smiled at and just nurtured. And all you really knew was love. But what happens over time as we're growing up, developing, we start getting imprinted with negative things, negative words, negative feelings, negative emotions, negative actions from other people. And we start taking in those imprints. We get told no 7,000 times by the time we're 8 years old. It's crazy. So what's happening is other people's negative energy and emotions and their feelings and thoughts and beliefs get imprinted on you. And what happens is it starts to dim your love light and dim your self-love light. And so you start taking in these things like, I am a bad boy, or I am a bad girl, or I'm not good at anything. And then you start in your subconscious mind playing things like, oh, I'm so stupid, or I'm so fat, or I'm so ugly, or I'm not good enough, and all of that negative chatter that comes in. And that really diminishes your level of self-love. So those negative limiting beliefs that are in your subconscious mind can hold you back from loving the one person in the world that you're supposed to love more than anybody else, and that's you. So let me share with you our intention statement for the week. And I want you to anchor this in, write it down. You can go to the Facebook page or the Instagram profile page at Diane Forster Official, and you can download the wallpaper there. We make them every week now. And here it is. I have today to love all of me completely. I have today to love all of me completely. And you do, and you should. It's your birthright. I mean, you're a miracle that you're here. Love you best. Love you more than anything else. So now I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why your lack of self-love might be holding you back in your life. Okay, way number 1. If you want to attract the love of your life, or even if you're in a relationship with somebody and it's not as dynamic, loving as you want it to be, that is because you are not showing up as a full, authentic representation of yourself in full self-love of self. If you want to attract the one or you want to keep the one, then you better start loving yourself unconditionally and love yourself fully and completely. Because the way you love and treat yourself is going to be a mirror reflection of what you're getting. If you're not finding love, there's a good reason why you're not finding it. You're not attracting it. It's because you're not offering love out. And the offering of love out starts from within. It's loving you unconditionally first. So what I want you to do is think about it. If you are not in a relationship or you're in a relationship and you're not as happy as you could be, I want you to think about the reasons why. Maybe a relationship broke up in the past. What were the reasons? What were the circumstances? Think about several of them. See if you can identify patterns. And then if you are in a committed relationship and it's not going as well as you want it to be, it's not filled with as much passion and fire and fun as you would like it to be, think about some of the reasons why that might be. Pinpoint the things that you're not liking about it. And now I want you to ask this question. What am I doing that's contributing to this? Or what have I done to contribute this? And this is not to look at you in a bad way, not like when you were a child, like you did something wrong, you're a bad girl, a bad boy. Not that way at all. I want you to look at what you're attracting in, because by asking yourself that question, you're going to be able to go, oh, well, maybe I wasn't as kind as I could have been. And maybe the reason I wasn't as kind as I could have been is because I wasn't really kind about myself, okay? And then where could I possibly be doing better in my life? Where could I be more loving and kind to myself? Because when you fill your self-love tank, you have so much more to give to the rest of the world. You do. Things don't bother you as much. People's annoying habits don't get to you. You're so much more calm in your life. You totally respond to things instead of react to things. It's such a powerful way to live. It really, really is. So if you want to attract that one, or you want to keep that one, then you need to be looking at the way you're loving yourself, and you need to be loving yourself better. Don't be always looking to counter something positive with something negative. And I know that's easy to say because a lot of this is, subconscious programming that's running in our minds. But awareness is the number one key to change. When we create awareness, then we can make change. I call it ABC. Awareness begets change. So once you're aware of something, then you can change it. So catch yourself. Don't be mad at yourself, but catch yourself when you're thinking negative thoughts about yourself. You're speaking negative words about yourself. And also, if you're thinking negative thoughts about somebody else or saying something negative about somebody else, catch yourself doing that as well, because that's exactly where you need to love yourself more. When something bothers you about somebody else, it's a direct reflection of what bothers you about you, even if it's not on a conscious level. So go, wait a second. Why am I thinking that way about that person or saying that? Why should you care? When you truly love yourself so much and unconditionally, what other people say and do won't bother you at all. It's certainly not nearly as much. You can catch it quickly and you can move past it. And that comes from self-love. Okay, reason number 3 is this. This kind of dovetails into what I was just talking about. But you need to give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Stop the comparison-itis with what's going on. You're not in competition with anybody else on this planet. No one. There is no one you're competing against except yourself. The only thing you need to compete with is you being a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday. And even if you're not, don't beat yourself up about it. Give yourself a break. Love yourself just where you are. Because here's what I know and what I believe. We're never done. You're never going to be done. There's always going to be things in your mind and in your goals and your dreams and your desires that you want to accomplish in your life. You are never going to feel like, okay, I'm complete. Everything is enough. So you've got to love yourself enough, love yourself completely, exactly where you are, and give yourself a break about anything that maybe didn't work out or thought you'd be doing by now or shoulda, woulda, coulda, or any of that stuff. You have got to give yourself a break and love yourself wholly, completely, unconditionally. And a good way to start doing this is daily gratitude. Daily gratitude. It's going to do it. So here's what I want you to do. I want you every day to write down a list of things that you are grateful for about yourself. And I'm not going to give you a number of how many, but I don't want you to stop writing until you start feeling that love for yourself. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It could be things from your past. It could be things that you accomplished as a young child. It could be awards you've gotten. It could be simple things like I love my eyes and my smile. It could be anything and everything, things that you're grateful for. But the key is don't stop writing until you feel that level of self-love. Like you feel like a rock star. You feel worthy and deserving, because that's what self-love is all about. So, you need to love yourself unconditionally no matter what. Today is about falling in love with you again, loving yourself unconditionally, just as you are, what I call perfect imperfection. And know that all you have is today. Love yourself just as you are, just the way you weigh, just the way you look, just the way you walk, just the way you talk, just the way you earn money, every single way. Love yourself. So there you go. 3 reasons why. Now, say to yourself, I have today to fall in love with me completely. Say that every day, not just for this week, say it forever. All right? And focus on the love that matters most, and that's the love of you. Fall in love with the person that you are, just as you are. Perfect imperfection, what I like to say. And what better day to start doing it than today? All right, I want to offer you a free gift. And this is going to help you in the self-love department. This is going to uplift you, inspire, and empower you too. And I want to offer you a chance to do my 30-day challenge on how to have a better today. It's free, it's fun, it's simple, it's easy. It's 2 to 3 minutes every day with that day's quote-unquote challenge, which is so much fun. So go to dianeforster.com/30, the number 30, day challenge, 30-day challenge, and opt in, and you're just gonna love it. You're gonna love the results. All right, that's it for this week's episode. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you can be alerted of new episodes. And then don't forget, we're also on iTunes and the other podcast platforms. All I Have Today with Diane Forster. And then social media links are Diane Forster Official. We'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.